Promise to never fall in love with a stranger. You're all I'm thinking of. I pray for love above. Sending me love. I never every thought. I really love you. So for someone like you. And I thank God that I finally found you. All my life, pray for someone like you, and I pray that you do some right too. This is so annoying. Go away. I'm here, guys. Give me a minute. I'm sorry. Hang on. Let's try this again. Something didn't load right. Good afternoon. We're back. I'm excited. Remember what I said yesterday. I come to the afternoons with a pretty much different energy. So here we are. You clicked on this. I'm glad you're here. Welcome to my place on the internet. This is Periwinkle Palace Arts. I made it up. I'm Princess Bun Bun. That's not my real name, obviously. And I'm here with my bunnies. I have an obsession. And yeah, we do art here. I do art every day here. And whether there's anybody else here or not, I'm going to be doing this. So I came to do this with you, and I'm glad you're here. That was kind of good. Maybe I should save that. What do you think? I don't know. All right. I got to get the bun buns out of my lap. They're sliding down. Okay. Oh, I introduced my dog, one of my dogs, to you at the very end of this morning's session, and yeah, if he behaves himself, I will introduce to you the other dog in a little while. He's sleeping right now. No, he's not. He's chewing himself. Hey, Reese, stop chewing. He chews himself raw. Reese, buddy. Cut it out, buddy. You're so old, man. Okay, he wants to be introduced now. No, he's just going to check the door. Never mind. Okay. Maya. This is Maya. She is my girl. My chihuahua is doing the yentl right now. It's hilarious. Oh. Excuse me, did I disturbed the dog, and I may have triggered him to do his, yeah. He's rearranging his house now. He does this every afternoon. If you can hear it, I'm sorry. It's what he does. Anyway, this is Maya. And she is my fibromyalgia bunny. And she's sweet. And I love her. Okay. I adore you. Okay. She's going to sit here right now because I took away her spot underneath my laptop. She's not upset about it, but she needs a new spot. This is Lektra. She was here this morning. She's a very sporty bunny. She's the love rabbit, and, you know, she's been through it. She's got patches and stitches, and just... It hurts to love, but she keeps on going, even with just one eye. Love is blind, they say. I feel like that's a good, light moral. Only be half blind about love. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yes, it's okay. You won't fall off. I don't think. I've rearranged my whole desk for this and cleared it off, and there's not room for my bunnies right now. I gotta figure this out. I will. We also have Wapiti here. You want to hear his whole name? Go to this morning's video. He has his axe, and his 4 feet, extra legs for running away, which I also realized, like, this morning, that means I can't buy him overalls. He has 4 legs. They really only make them 2-leg bunnies. And I'm going to have to email them because I feel like they should make some pants for him. And also, I feel like my Trichotillomania bunny, they should make different hairstyles for the Velcro piece that comes off. But blah, blah, blah. We're having some misophonia today. I'm pretty sure I'm still mispronouncing that. I know exactly how it's spelled, but I cannot get the word out of my mouth. Okay. So, I don't know how to do this stuff, but I threw up a poll. I did not throw a poll at anyone. A poll. So, I got the colored pencil class already, and I got the marker class already. However, doing that kind of made me tired. And also, I worked really hard for 2 whole days to kit this up and, you know, de-staticify everything and tape it and peel it and scrape it back down, and just like, I want to do this. I just want to do the square. I just want to do the square. So that's what we're doing this afternoon. But if you do have an opinion, or, you know, just want to help me with my decision fatigue, my decision impairment, my decision indecision, I don't even know what my indecision is. I love doing colored pencils. I love doing markers. I just can't decide. So there's a poll. Vote. Come by, say hi. Like, if you're lurking in the background, just say hi. Let me know you're here. I do a lot of random, like, dancing. Sometimes I lip sync badly. Sometimes I hum horribly. And sometimes I even sing. And I'm not even going to talk about that right now. But you know how it is. Can't put up these copyrighted musics for you guys to, I don't know, listen in the background to what I'm listening to with me. So if you do want to know what it is I'm listening to, can I do it? I don't have my my glass tray up here, so I can't tell if I'm even in screen right now. I use that to, like, anyway. So it's like somewhere right. Oh, see how? Okay, I don't think I made it, but right there on the screen, right there, is a screen share of my Spotify mini player. That's what's playing. I can't really hear myself. I can hear everything, actually, even through my headphones. I got Bailey Sarian. We moved away from the news. I have to move away from the news several times a day at least. Just the anxiety. Anxiety. Okay. Always in the afternoons. Here we go. So we're going to continue with this diamond painting. I went ahead and listed the information about the name of this, where you can get it from, what company, as well as the size of the canvas and the artist of this particular piece of art. For anybody who wants to know that information, it is in the description box below. So, yeah, Bailey Sarian, Dark History, music. I got bored with my playlist, so I switched it up. This is brand new blue tack poster putty, so you have to knead it a little bit to make it like malleable, and I'm breaking it in half. I had to get this from my room, and it's a big hunk, and when I went to pull it off of the shelf of my nightstand, my whole shelf moved forward, and I was like, so I didn't yank it. I went ahead and just like pulled some off of the hunk and left the hunk there. This is my wax container. I showed you guys this morning. It is what I hold a good amount of my my wax. They come in like all of the kits. I have tons of it. Some of them work better than others, etc., etc. I went over so much stuff this morning in our video this morning, and yesterday I went over a lot of stuff about kitting up and all of that. So yeah, this isn't a tutorial, it's not a class. It's me doing art and getting through the afternoon. And I like to do that and talk. That's what I like to do. So, blue sticky tack. We're gonna put this on my restaurant tray. This is a half-size restaurant tray. I'm gonna push it down gently. Whenever I do something like this, if I want it to stick for kind of a good long time, like a medium time, okay, let's say a medium time, I will twist it a little bit, like so. Sorry, I stopped to look at the camera angle because I think that my camera is, let's see if I can make my hands look level to the camera. Yeah, okay. My camera is tilted this way. So you're seeing what I'm doing here on an angle. And it's not on an angle, it's absolutely flat. But the thing is that I'm working from this direction and this direction. Sorry, I'm thinking. Right. To enable you guys to see a little bit more from this direction, I think I need to move my camera angle just a little bit. I will see if I can get the husband to help me with that when he gets home, if I have the energy when he gets home. Okay, so that is how I hold down my little wax container. I like to put it next to the funnel. I moved the sticky pad off of the canvas, the bling. I moved it off of there, and I let it stick to the tray also. I put up a bunch of stuff, which I will show you later. I think I have everything I need. Oh, one more thing. So, until this canvas flattens out a little bit more, I don't want it to slide all over the place. I spent a long time during lunch trying to fix what I did to the camera. When I was zooming in and out for you guys this morning, yeah, messed up the camera. But I fixed it. I fixed it good enough. Whatever. We'll get there. What I need to do for a minute, and this is one of the reasons that I absolutely love having a desk that is glass and metal. Packing tape. I don't know. I'm going to take the edge of this. Is that enough? Yeah, okay. So what I'm going to do, first I'm going to stick this to my shirt. I don't want it to stick completely good, like forever. I'm just sticking it to my shirt. Rip it off. It gets it a little bit like less tacky. It's raining. Okay. This is a perfect example. It is raining on that side of my house, but it is not raining on that side of my house. It's so weird. Alright. And I pull this just over my desk and make sure it's lined up. Letting it down. And now it won't slide all over the place. And if it slides towards me, it starts to pull on this little thing on my desk that lifts up, which I love. I love that thing. So we're good. Yes, we're good, Maya. Get this off the desk. See back here? Up there. That's a pencils class. The markers class is right there. All ready to go, organized and everything. Videos done. Closed captions done. So, we're going to pick up right where we left off at lunch, basically. But I put everything on this tray so that it's kind of organized, it's in a flow, and also so that I can keep it a little bit, so it's a little bit easier for me to keep this in the camera view for you guys. Yep. Here we go. Do you have your coffee? Let's see. If you do not have your coffee or your drink of choice, but why wouldn't your drink of choice be coffee? Anyway, if you don't have your coffee, go ahead and pause me. Yes, it's okay. Don't be afraid to pause. It's a thing. We can do it. And, yeah, if you don't have your coffee, pause me and go get it, and we're going to get started here. So. The little thing in there. Give it a little shake. Just a little shake. Don't fling it everywhere. Okay? This is our symbol. It's T. Did you see that I just tapped this and all of those moved? I told you. I'm going to move this so that it's underneath the laptop. Alright, here we go. If you have any questions, just ask me. I may not know the answer, but I will answer you, as in, like, I will respond. I will. So I'm just finding the ones that match the symbol in my little line guide that's taped down here. I showed you guys how I put this whole thing together this morning, and we went over a description of everything that I'm using currently and any tips that I think of, like, so I don't know if there's anything I have not mentioned, but if there is and you want to know, I'll mention it again if you ask me. Otherwise, I'm going to try not to repeat myself and say the same thing every day. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing the art. So yesterday, I had mentioned that I am interested in looking for sources for news, like world news and stuff, that is kind of off the beaten path. Like, where do you get your news is kind of what I'm asking, because I really want to break out of the little kind of pigeonhole that I've gotten my algorithm into on everywhere. I'm looking for varied news sources. I want multiple viewpoints, you know? So if you get your news in a particular place, where do you get your news? Is it like YouTube? Any particular channels? Social media, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok? Does anybody get their news from Pinterest? I wonder. What about like the typical stations, like the cable news channels? What about late night shows? Does that count? Anyway, I just want to know where you get your news. I feel like everybody can get into like an algorithmic lock, and I'd like to see what's outside of mine. If when you get a new sticky pad or after you've washed it, you find that the sticky pad is too sticky and it's hard to pull it up, you know, first of all, I recommend if you're using it on one of these trays that you hold the tray gently and lift it so that things don't fling everywhere. But also, if it's too sticky for you, you can just take a clean paper towel and tap it on there, and it'll make it a little less sticky. I also keep these. They're the like pieces of film that the sticky pads come between, and I keep them. You can lay it over the top of your sticky pad when you don't want anything sticking to it, or at the end of the night when you're done. Oh, I don't like the angle. The camera should be like tilted this way so you guys can see more like what I see. But I've been bumping everything today. It's fine. All right, so we poured these back in here. So I am currently listening to one of the playlists that me and my husband have. We are big into music in this family. C. So I'm looking for C. Yep, that's this one over here. There's some. That's the only place I see them. I like to put the cap nearby where I'm working so that how about that? Is that better? I mean, there's no exposed adhesive over here because that we taped down this morning. But let's see. That's better. So I put the cap somewhere nearby, and I try to always put it right side up because that way if I forget what I'm doing I can look here and be like, okay, that's the number I was working on, or the letter or symbol, whatever. You see that? Not really. I don't know. Yes, please. It sounds like I'm singing a bunch of mixed match songs because I'm singing a mashup song. Okay, that's all of these. So, this is a weird little symbol. And there's none on here, but that's a weird symbol. I don't know what to call it. Does anybody know what to call it? Hello, Jelly Rainbows. What are you doing? Well, that should have gone back in the drawer. It's stuck in the tray. Okay. It's fine. So, we have this, what is it? That's like a maroon down arrow. Okay. We got it right here. 1, 2. Okay. I see 2. So this is one that I'm going to do like I showed you this morning. I just take my wax pen and kind of tap it in the jar. Sometimes it works. Or sometimes they fly out and you can just pick it up. That was a total accident. I didn't mean to do that. It just happened. Oh, look, there's one right there on the pen. Oh, there's another one. Okay, there's static on my pen, y'all. Alright, let me put this jar where it goes. My hands are starting to shake. So, things get fun when you're doing these and your hands start to shake. You can only just like know that you're going to spill them. It's fine. Either it's fine or this isn't the craft for you. So, the strangest things happen to me on accident. Like, sometimes they're really dangerous towards me. Other times they're really dangerous towards other people. The other night, I was sitting in the bed and I was taking my hair down. And I had one of these really cheap orange rubber bands. They break so easy. Like, okay, well, of course it's not going to break. But I had been wearing it in my hair at the bottom of my braid all day and it was wrapped a bunch of times. So it broke. I was taking my hair down like this. My husband's sitting over here beside me, but he's kind of like, he sits slightly behind me because I put a bunch of pillows and stuff behind me. So I sit kind of forward. So I'm taking my thing out. That thing popped on my hand. It hurt my finger. And it flew behind me, and all of a sudden, I felt so bad. I felt so bad because all of a sudden my husband said, "Ow!" And yo, that little orange rubber band had flown from this side of me backwards and hit him right in his eye. I'm not even kidding. Later, like, it was swollen, and I feel so bad. The things that happen to the people around me because of me, it's not fair. It's not fair to anybody. So, little story time. There you go. I don't really I don't know if I'm comfortable telling stories about other people yet, but I mean, it was about my husband. Like, he jumped up and screamed. I felt so bad. He forgave me. I think. He usually forgives me, so. We have H. We have H. I felt this morning like I was either auditioning for Wheel of Fortune, or I was practicing for bingo. I don't think there's any H's there. Do we have any, like, navy blue with white stars? Yes. Ooh, a few. A few. So we got some here. 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 A lot. Not a ton, but a lot. Good for a start. I like having, like, a good number of them in a section, because, watch, I'll just, like, I get into a rhythm, and that's my favorite part of art, when I just get into a rhythm, and it's like, it goes from being a process to more of a flow. Does that make sense? So we do a shake, and they, like, line up and they flip over. I'm gonna move this out of the way for the moment because it's driving me crazy. Just give me a little time and I will figure this out. It's a matter of reconfiguring my desk for a different type of project. What about that? Ooh, nice. So, with one. Yeah, see, you guys can't see that. I know you can't. I'll fix it. If I ever figure out how to, like, put a link in my video or whatever where you can just click on it and, like, have a listening party with me and listen to my playlist with me, we can jam and you can dance with me and I won't feel totally like a fool. See what? I don't know. See, oh, you can't see when I'm, watch. So I go to put it down, and because of the position of my camera, you can't see as I set it down, because I set it down kind of sideways, like at an angle, and the way I had my camera, you would have been able to see, because I'm left-handed, you would have been able to see here. But I did some adjustments to my camera, and also I hit the overhead several times this morning when I was flipping this canvas around the desk. So when you get home, can you help me fix it, maybe, please? because I think it's just an angle issue. Everybody say hi to my husband. Hi to your husband. Fight the break of dawn, come tomorrow. So I have watched other YouTubers who pretty much primarily do this craft on YouTube. I've watched a lot of their videos when I started with this. And one thing I do know is that for those who watch the videos, there's a little bit of a satisfaction level when you see the person like grab the bling and like that's the part that's satisfying, like the covering it up. But if you can't see that, then there's a less of a satisfying matter of it. I don't have them. The cows of thought ate my word train. Hi, husband. He said hi, husband, to himself. Silly. You could also say hi to my oldest. He has his headphones on, but he's not on here. He's in the room, though. And look, I don't put my family on the internet with me. It's something I'm pretty, like, strong and opinionated about. But everybody who lives in my house is over the age of 18. And if they want to be on camera or in the chat with me or make comments or watch the videos, that's up to them. I make the rules for if they decide to be here, but I kind of neither prevent them from being in a video or whatever, nor do I subject them to being on camera without their knowledge. Very firm policy. I put my playlist on shuffle, but not smart shuffle because I don't want it to add anything to my playlist. But I put it on shuffle, and I'm letting it go. You know, there's like 35 hours of music on this playlist, and I just want to say it's hitting on the afternoon jam. Like, it's really getting the energy right. I'm down. As soon as you leave. I need to share this song with my youngest, if I can remember that. He was asking me something the other day, and I was like, yeah, that's a thing in love. That's a thing. Yeah, we do. We really love music in this house, and a lot of times we communicate with music. Like, we'll send somebody a song and be like, you need to hear this right now. Okay, maybe that's just me. It's mostly me. Yeah, okay. I had to stop and think about that for a minute. All I wanna do is rewind. As soon as you leave, as soon as you leave. and it's a hot one. It's all the inches from I guess I should mention, I don't have to give him the husband rules about being in the chat, etc. I have to fuss at him sometimes, but that's only because we mess with each other. Like, we've been in chat rooms and message boards and forums and email groups together forever. It's always more fun when we're in the chat together, I will tell you that much. And it's just like, but I am encouraging everyone to keep it all semi-appropriate. Appropriate. And they know what I mean by that. Or else forget about it. Things are gonna slip out. They are. And I say that because I'm gonna let things slip out. But you know what? Isn't that the point of a live show? So you see, like, all of it. Ooh. If you want to see me dump a bunch of a whole tray of these into the funnel with no jar underneath it. I did that this morning. Again, I did it yesterday too. It's always a fun time. That's one of the reasons I use the tray. Because most of them, when I do that, they'll end up on the tray. Then I can just like clear off the tray and pick them up. Off the tray. Most of them go on the tray. These things are so tiny that they have like hardly any weight to them and no bulk to them, so they just fly. Okay, let's switch this out. I don't know why I didn't do that. Oh, because I was talking, that's why. What's next? So we have this light purple. It's a, like, I don't know what this symbol is called either. A dot before a division sign? I don't know.
Multiplication.
What, darling?
A dot in algebra means multiplication.
No. Why was I doing it? I wasn't doing algebra.
You said a dot before a division symbol?
I don't know what this is.
Let me see. That's not why I got your attention.
Keep it appropriate.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
It's International Left-Hander Day.
Is it?
Yep.
Ah! That's so cool. I love left-handed things, and today is International Left-Handed Day. It's a thing. I'm left-handed. I'm the only one in my whole family, like everybody I know that's left-handed actually.
Okay, so what I think that means is that
I mean, this is not algebra. You understand that, right?
Yes, I
it's
understand
a symbol.
that. Okay, so what I think that
You guys,
means...
wait a minute. This is my oldest.
Hello. What I'm pretty
can't
sure
see
that
you.
means is that dot on the left side of the line means that in a grid of 5 dots, it's going to
No,
be the
you crazy
leftmost.
pants.
No?
No. Look. Do you see that that's a 5?
Oh.
And it's purple. And so you...
No,
I
because
already
there's
did this.
letters, numbers, and symbols. What the
Yes, there's symbols. It's the
hell?
symbol. It's for the legend. Not a legend like you are a legend, but like...
Mama, you're going to need a magnifying glass
No,
for this
well, I
one.
already have one. It's over there. I need to mount it on my desk. It's a light with the magnifying. But first, I need to
Okay.
fix my camera.
There he is.
Yeah, I know where it is. I don't know what it's called. So I didn't know what to say. What kind of symbol it is. I don't know what it's called. You've tried to do algebra. You've tried to make a map code out of this of some sort. It's just a symbol.
Right.
I love you.
probably not the actual term, but you could say it's a middle left cleft.
A what?
A middle left cleft.
A middle left cleft? I cannot barely say that.
Well,
a middle
'cause
left cleft.
Cleft
Left
is
cleft.
a symbol. Cleft is the symbols that you see in music notes.
That's a clef. With no T.
Well, okay, then that.
Right?
But it looks like a music note.
Okay.
Then you gotta look out for them U-turns.
There's one on here though. Did you see it?
There's so many
Like it's
U-turns
like
on there.
this.
Yeah.
Well, they're assigned to the color that you put there. It's kind of like a paint by number, except it's symbols and tiny little dots that fly everywhere. Okay, we don't know what it's called. We're moving on.
Call it the MLC.
No, there's all kinds of symbols over here that I don't know what they're called. I can't just name things random things. I won't remember it. I put my little piece of fabric softener back in the drawer. Do anything, I know good if you're happy. I don't know what that is, but it's probably trash. Odie doody, here we go. Okay, that's all of those. And even if it's not, we can always come back to it. Let me get this little thing out of here. I don't know what it is. It's holding two of them together though. I don't know if you can see that. At some point I will have a monitor big enough that I'll be able to see what you're looking at. But it's so far in front of me and so small I can't really see what you can see. I'm getting there. Just stick with me, guys. It's fine. Everything is fine. It's all gonna be fine. You're fine. I'm fine. We're all fine. Next, we have Orange X. And I don't know about you guys, but I don't see a single orange dot in there. And now we have those crazy U-turns that my oldest was talking about. They're like a maroon color, but I don't know if there's any around in here. Okay, no. So now we got these purple triple dot things. And I know we have a couple in here. There's one. Here. Just a few. I need like 4. So I just stick them like that. You don't always have to just pour the whole thing in there. You can just take what you need and leave the rest. Pretty much like anything in life. Oh. My thing's like attaching to the drawer of my desk. And sometimes it pulls away. Okay, I need to take my medicine. Give me a second. So, I've mentioned before how I organize everything by color. Well, there's no medicine left in this container, so I'm going to show you something. Even my medication is organized by color. There's 2 of these in each day's worth of meds. So, this one is the morning one. It's yellow, got a sun on it. It has the day on this side. And the inside of each container is in rainbow order according to the time that I take it. The ones that go in the bottom of that I call them the after or the evening meds or whatever. They're the ones that come after this. It's the top of it is blue, purple, whatever. I think that's it. I don't know. But I organize everything by color. Even though it's got the time of day on it, sometimes I just don't even see that. But if I see color, I know what I'm doing. My brain works in strange ways. I just thought I'd share that. Oh, okay, well, that... I knew I should have pulled out another one. Oh, it didn't go anywhere. I thought it flew at me. There we go. So, when you find yourself doing that a lot, that means it's time to add some wax to your pen. More wax in pen. Picks up just fine. Okay. That put a little extra wax on there, but like really, don't worry about it. Next, okay. I haven't seen any of these on this. It's what are we gonna call that? A maroon triangle? I mean, there's probably a lot of triangles in here. We got, I think that's called a carrot. Like a pink carrot. I'm not sure. Do we have any of this? Nope. We'll have like seafoam green looking. I'm pretty sure that's a backward slash, but it might be a forward slash. I'm not good at remembering names of symbols. Punctuation, mostly. Symbols, not so much. I only see one of these in here. It's barely hanging on. Oh, hey. Jelly Rainbows. Are you still here? I have a question. Not a question, actually. I just want to tell you something. I know that it's mine. Okay, this one is actually like, y'all, I'm looking at my keyboard because that just flew out of my head. Right, this is a percent sign. Purple percent. And there's a few. I don't know why I put the lid on it. I know that that's really too sticky for me. I really like to put it on the canvas or whatever and shake it. That's another reason that I made sure that I got all of the wrinkles out this morning. That was a pain, wasn't it? But it makes everything else so much easier, in my opinion. Now do try to be generous and remember for me that this is my very first time. I've got some of these projects that I've done on video. Totally different camera setup I was using. And those probably will require some heavy editing. But this is the first time I've filmed or streamed this. And probably a year since I did one. Definitely more than a year since I did the last big one. And I've never streamed while I did this before because I've only been streaming for like a month, so give me some time and I'll fix this angle and make it so you can see everything. I almost did it. I almost did it. Let me open this jar, put it under the bottle. This is, I just got myself stuck to the sticky pad. This craft is a great way to watch Christmas things up over and over again. You can watch me mess it up over and over and over. Alright, so we have a gray tiny square dot. It's a square, not a dot. What are you doing? He can't hear me. He has his headphones on too. But if I say his name at a particular volume in a particular way, like I think that this is right here. So we got these white. Are they white or gray? I mean, I don't know. Keep calm, maybe this can spray from the excuses. Keep calm, elevator can spray. No excuses. Calm, elevator can spray from the excuses. Me to choose what radio station I was listening to with them, like, because that's what we had back then was like a few radio stations. But like, I don't listen to a genre of music. I listen to music. If I like the song, I like the song. I don't really have a genre. I wonder how many other people are like that. Keep calm. I love music dance with no excuses. Keep calm and love music dance. I think that's all of those. Alright, these corners in this tray, I forgot, they're a little finicky. But I tell you what, I'm gonna fix that. So, if you can't see, I'm gonna put it back on that line. If it's standing like this, on that far row or this far row, when you slide it down, instead of going towards the funnel, it gets stuck in the corner. Okay? I love this tray. That's annoying. It can make them fling if it gets stuck. So, tomorrow, we're gonna figure out how to fix that. What is that called? That's called, I see a problem, I need to fix it. Art side quest. Whew. I'll think about it tonight. We'll figure something out. We have a dark blue W. That one's pretty easy. It's a W. I'm sure of it. You do not need to make all these line up and be even. However, I just want to show you. If you're like really stressed out, right? And you're trying to like calm down. This is actually really soothing. And you can pretty much get them all lined up. I could watch this for a while. When they stop bouncing around, you got them all. Ta-da! It's very soothing. If you're a slightly psycho person like me. I didn't even check to see if there's W's in here, y'all. I don't see a single W.
This is a reminder. Please take your meds.
I did take my meds. Shh. Be quiet,
This is
Lexa.
a reminder. Please take your meds.
Next is Y, a blue Y. And yo, I don't see that on here either. It will be somewhere else on here. Don't worry. They're all on here. And then we got some of these blue double dots. I feel like I'm saying random drugs. Blue double dots. Dark blue W's. I don't know why I think that's the name of drugs. Look, you can start from wherever you want, you know. I'm just saying. Like, remember earlier I said to Mark where you didn't. Oh, never mind. That over a piece of the film that I hadn't pulled off. But I guess not. I just thought I did. It's all shiny. It's all shiny. I'm gonna shove that under that little piece of tape. Check and make sure that the jar is actually under the funnel. Oh no! That's happening because of these little corners. I forgot that that tray did that. But it's okay because I'm pretty sure that I had already thought up an idea for fixing it. I just have to like think about it long enough that I remember what that idea was. It'll come back to me. No worries. I know that there's K's in here, so I don't even need to look. I've been seeing them everywhere. That's. I need to de-stickify that a little bit. Like, I don't know where that went. There was supposed to be one there, and I know I put one there. Okay. We're going to find the K's here. Husband left work. He's on his way home. Let me add a little wax to my pen here. Once you get all the setup for a diamond painting done and you get started on it, it's a very low-key activity. I love it. It's easy to do, like even when I'm struggling to do just about anything else. I mean, kids can do this. Seniors can do this. That is not what's supposed to go there. All right, time to show you another mistake you might make. So, I don't know why, but I put, I guess I just missed them. I put the blue dot ones away, but there were still some right here to do. There. And I also know that this one and this one and possibly this one are supposed to cross open tweezers. I don't even know, y'all. And I'm going to open them, push it, put them next to the drill, aka bling, that you want to remove. And then I push down on the metal. Sometimes it doesn't work exactly right. And I get, sometimes it works. That one's not working. Of course, make a liar out of me. Let me try this one. I haven't done this in a while. Oh. Give me a minute. Woosah. It's fine. Watch. I got this. I got this. I promise I got this. If I can find the tool I need. And I'm going to kind of push down and get the tweezer underneath this. Give me a second. Of course it's gonna fight me. Alright. Y'all, I told you this was easy to fix. Yeah, give me a second. I'm thinking. Come here. It really doesn't matter that much. You could leave it there. Nobody would ever know. But I would. I have the hiccups. I'm thinking. Yes, dear, that's what you smell burning. He's not here, so I had to say it for him. I feel like I need a nail art tool at the moment. The reminder that my heart works fine. I don't know what to do. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try again. I'm gonna go at it from the little spot next door on the canvas. I can't do it. Oh my gosh. I want you to know that these tweezers are really sharp, and I'm tearing up the top of this drill. I can't even. Yo. Alright, here's the deal. If I was not using this line guide, I would be able to get that out of there. But because I am, it's being difficult. So let me try to come in one more time from this side. Let me hold this down, see if I can get the tweezer underneath it and flick it out. There we go. See, that one was much easier. It's just that this one's in a weird spot. So what I'm gonna do is pull this one next to it out in the middle. There we go. I got it. That usually works a lot easier. I did it, yay! I tore that up. It like barely has a finish left on it. That's not a common thing. The way the finish wore off anyway. Let's try this again. This is a K. But these two, these are these ones. So let's fill those in. Let's fill them in. Now this is a situation where if I had a lot of these in here and I was wanting to work on multicolor, like 2 colors at a time, I would grab another tray. But there's not a bunch. Did I mention earlier that my pen has a little bit of static on it? I'm not doing a bunch, so. This can be fun. Sometimes it can also be annoying. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Just like this. She whispered in my ear, baby, call me, honey, everything will make you know. When people have guts, I want to do that. Said this sounds was Jack knocked out and there you Don't play like you don't do drums. All right, that's all of the case. Okay, here's the dealio, y'all. I have pushed myself a little bit far today, and I am actually overly exhausted. Not just because like it's a little bit later than I usually stream, but because I did a lot today. Even off camera, I was moving stuff and organizing some stuff. So I'm just kind of tired. I'm going to show you how I clean up and leave everything. So if I had blings in here, I would just, you could just put the lid on it. On this particular tray, you can do this. So that's why I love this tray. Ooh! That was upside down in there. It's my fault. It does go in there a certain way. So, look, I've been bragging on you this whole time. You better act right. I'm talking to the tray. There. Make sure that you absolutely close all of your jars. Put them away. For this, what I told you earlier, I like to put a piece of wax paper or parchment paper right over it and then set something on top. Like that. If you want to cover your sticky pad so that it doesn't get dust on it or whatever, you can do that too. I use the clear film that came with it. Just whatever. That. I take my pen sometimes and stick it in top of a funnel. Okay. Make sure to pick up the pointy tweezers. They're scary, okay? Good tweezers have a good point. That's just my opinion. And that's pretty much it. Like, sometimes I'll do it like that and I'll leave it on my desk. Other times, I might grab my whole tray here, pull this here, and then put my tray on top of that. And then I also have this little bucket over here where I keep my extra tools that I'm not using the whole time. And then I'll just take the entire mounted canvas, pick it up, and move it to a clear space or a table. But in the morning, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna sit down here. I'm gonna pick up my glass trays down there, put them on top of here, and we'll just do the spiral coloring right on top of that. And then when we're done, we move the glass trays off. It's not gonna damage this. You're good. So I'm just gonna leave all this like this. That's it. Yeah, I'm tired. So thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm gonna leave the poll up until tomorrow morning, I guess. I don't know. I don't even know how long it'll last. Does it end when I close out of the stream? I don't know. I don't know. But I'll leave it up at least until it closes on its own. But I'll close it in the morning. And what I think is going to happen is I'll be coming in here working on our spiral here to warm up, and then I'll probably do this for a while, and then go to lunch, and then I'll end the poll at lunch. And when I come back for lunch, we'll color. Either color pencils or markers. You choose. Seriously, if one person votes, that's it. Because it's no way or the other. For me. I love them both. All right. Like I said, thank you for hanging out. If you liked this, you can hit the like button. If you didn't like this, you can hit the dislike button. It's not gonna bother me either way, but I do like to know. If you want to, you could subscribe. If you've been here before and you want to come back, I do encourage that. It's fun. And if you want to, you can do the alert thing. It's up to you, not me. We've had a long day. Anyway, bye from Periwinkle Palace Arts, my place on the internet. I'm Princess Bun Bun. I'm here with my bun buns to do art. We did art today. We arted hard today. I hope you have a great evening, and that the rest of your day is as beautiful as you are.